Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome back to more turn-based tactical action in Menace, where we're continuing the mission with the B team. Things continue to go quite well, all things considered, in this operation. We've sure taken a couple of losses here and there, and maybe been taken down a notch or two by the rogue army, but generally speaking, we've been seeing some great successes, having only missed out on one secondary objective over here, but all for good cause. I'm really hoping to at least 4-star this operation, and that seems to be likely as our second mission saw full success across all secondary objectives as well, and now our third mission, I think we'll see the same as we dive into this search and rescue, 1 skull difficulty mission with just 2 secondary objectives that should be relatively easy for us to accomplish, and 3 primary objectives that I'm hoping to execute with relatively minimal risk-taking this time around. Again, just taking this opportunity with a 1 skull difficulty mission to rest and recuperate and perhaps even recalibrate a little bit, right? We've previously had extremely smooth sailing. We've had a bit of choppy waters over these last couple of missions, so let's go ahead and fix that and make sure it continues to be smooth sailing going forward. So yeah, I think this 1 skull difficulty search and rescue mission should be the perfect opportunity for exactly that. And with that said, let's dive on in to mission prep. And what do we have here? An interesting spread. So these are obviously our targets that need escorting. These guys are basically a straight shot down. I'm in a bit of cover maybe for them to dodge around, but they should be somewhat easy to take care of. These guys, though, are fully surrounded by, well, damn near everything on the battlefield. We've got a walker right on top of them. We've got heavy infantry down over here. This is what? Just a mounted rogue army unit. Have we seen them mounted yet? I can't recall. It's been so long. But nonetheless, it's some infantry in some vehicle. We got some more infantry back over here. This is a Jaeger team. We've got another walker back here. So 2 laser walkers, right? Then back over here, we've got an MG team, some more infantry back here, some conscripts, some infantry, more conscripts, and some unknown infantry. And this is known infantry. Fair enough. So it's a largely infantry contingent from the rogue army here, just a couple of walkers, which feels pretty good. However, I don't expect the enemy to clump up in such a way that we'd be able to hit them effectively with the rocket organ. In fact, I'm thinking this might be a good chance for Bog to rest up, especially since his vehicle is, decently damaged already. And though I can swap him into something else, absolutely, I just think it's a better idea to maybe give him a moment to just take a break. I mean, if I do send him in, what would I send him in with, right? I guess I could throw the machine gun on him and just try and suppress anybody who's trying to prevent us from escaping. But honestly, the more I think about this mission, the more I'm thinking we go in infantry only, jet suits, jump in, rescue the civilians, suppress the enemy on our way out, and hopefully escape unscathed. That's kind of where I'm leaning. So Exconde, you've been removed from the mission as well. I think, do we go in with all 4 of our healthy infantry squads then? Because Sachin will make very quick work of the walkers and the heavy infantry and everything with his laser rifle. We've seen that in action in the past. We can throw him into the jet suit, right? Removes the anti-tank grenade, but keeps the disposable AT on him. Tech, he can quite easily suppress the enemy. Infantry, of course, I mean. He's already in the jet suit. He's got both AT pieces of equipment, so he'll be quite effective against enemy walkers as well. I could, of course, increase his squad size, given the removal of the vehicles and how much supply that frees up, of course. And then Carda coming in, I think, with the shotgun once again. The armor-piercing ammo. Do we swap the fatigues out for the jet suit? The thing about Carda is that the jet suit is not really ideal for her. You'll recall she needed Pike to take command of her so that she could jump and shoot in the same turn. Because jumping with the jet suit costs 60 action points, and then it costs 40 to shoot. So she's never going to be able to jump in and shoot in the same turn. So maybe we actually stick with a suppressed crowbar over here, and Carda can solo rescue, maybe, these guys, and then join in on the action over here. That might be the right call. Because Wederoth is still here as our secondary scout. He can come in with a jet suit and some extra ammo on the RPG. I think that's the right call to go ahead and help scout for these guys and take out whatever threats he can with the with the RPG. Now, do we swap the weapon out with something else, though? We have an unused PPP high cap, and that thing was valuable the last time we did this. Now, it was with Pike the last time we did this, if memory serves correctly, but he is down for the count right now. Do I then recruit, say, Lim, throw him in a jet suit, hand him the high cap, and see what he can do? It's very tempting, but it's equally tempting to see if we can't pull this off with just who we have right now, and then for the final mission, see who we need to recruit. And it's probably going to be Lim, to be honest. It's probably going to be Lim anyway, but I do want to see if we can pull this off. Let's go ahead and give Wetteroth the shotgun here, I think. That way he can close ranks, use the RPG against enemy armor, use the shotgun against enemy infantry, including, you know, I think that shotgun might actually be decent against heavily armored infantry as well. We can't promote him right now, but if we could, I could have given him bags and belts, and right now I feel like that's a missed opportunity, because with bags and belts, I could have given him not just the ammo bag, but the armor-piercing ammo as well. But we're going to have to forgo that, I suppose. Let's make sure you're topped up on squaddies, and I think otherwise we're looking pretty good. Again, Sachin does not go in with a special weapon, because I want to make sure we're not... I want to make sure we're, you know, maximizing his perks and stuff like that. But boy, yeah, we are far under supply. To the point that it almost feels silly not to take Excande. Because what I could do is, I could get Excande in there, and I could maybe get rid of... Well, actually, you know what? Probably not. If I wanted to go in with the tank gun, right? Or the grenade launcher. Like, if I remove this... I mean, I guess I could drop a couple squaddies here, right? And all of a sudden, we've got ourselves very capable anti-infantry equipment here. Just, again, to keep the enemy suppressed, or killed even, I guess, right? Destroy less than 40% of all enemies, though, so we want to be careful about that. To which end, we could swap this out for the machine gun, right? Take it off of Bog's hands, or we could pop in... Nah, we don't have the supply for that. Sure, let's do this. He's going to be sort of this, like, pseudo-artillery, I guess, a bit more targeted than the rocket organ. Everybody else is going to jump in, or in the case of Carta, sneak in and sneak out. Feels manageable, so let's go ahead and get Carta posted up, I suppose, over here. You're going to rush up this way, try and secure these guys and pull them out. A little worried about these guys, but we're going to try and draw aggro out this way by getting spotted sooner rather than later, actually. So, let's see. Wetteroth, buddy? Man, how do we do this? Let's see. I mean, I can't Vanguard deploy too aggressively, because we'll get absolutely destroyed. Oh, you know what I can do is I can Vanguard deploy up here. So we've got the cover over here. We've got the shotgun to finish these guys off, and perhaps these guys off immediately as well. These guys might be able to spot us. I mean, I could deploy up here instead. Shotguns, and then have a decent bit of protection. And see if we can't, like, kind of pull these guys this way and pull these guys this way as we push up from the south as well. Yeah, that sounds good to me, actually. Because then we might actually split the enemy up a little bit, and if this walker comes this way or if this walker comes this way, we've got the RPG waiting for them. That sounds good to me. On the other side, Carta's got the other RPG, so that if one of these walkers decides to come this way instead, she's ready for it. But generally speaking, yeah, we've got a decent bit of anti-tank and the laser rifle here as well, right? So that sounds good to me. Sure. So, Sachin, let's post you up over here. Let's try to shut some of this nonsense down. Let's go ahead and get Excande up over here. He is still a shepherd, so plus 10% accuracy for each adjacent allied infantry squad, up to a maximum of 40%. Not that we need accuracy, I guess, for the grenade launcher, the way we use it. Sure, yeah, let's stick with that. And tech on the other side. Let's shift over ever so slightly. They have a bit more of a centralized location. And I do wonder, actually, if at least one of these VIPs can be tucked into the vehicle to escort them out. In which case, I would almost want to do this kind of a thing. And as we creep up, enough people in range, someone can tuck behind the vehicle, someone can tuck to the side of the vehicle as needed to take cover from the enemy. Geez, I mean, frankly, I start to think about pushing all the way to here. Hug this thing. Don't let that split us up. And yeah, try and pull these guys over ever so slightly even so that Carta can sneak up. Sachin, how sneaky are you, buddy? Not very. Not with the jet suit. But it just means we'll be able to jump into action as soon as we see an enemy target. You know what? This feels pretty good to me. It's a little unconventional, even more so than just everybody with jet suits. We've got a bit of a mixed bag with, you know, Carta coming in with the fatigues, with the Jaeger fatigues to be specific, and with Esconde carrying that auto grenade launcher. But generally speaking, I think I feel pretty good about this setup, and this setup as well. So with all that said and done, and a quick double check that our squaddies are all maxed out where we can. Yeah. To the battlefield we go. Alright, looking pretty good for starters. Pleased with this deployment of Wetteroth up front, using his perk effectively, I think, right off the bat. This is unexpected, but what we brought the RPG for, right? Who am I more scared of is the question. The Jaeger team will pick us off, right? I'm scared of both, I think, somewhat equally. But let's start with the Jaeger team. Use a shotgun to shut them down, and then hopefully the RPG will disable this thing at the very least, if not destroy it. Get the party started. Done. Easy. Can't take a knee and shoot, unfortunately, so we hope for the best. Excellent accuracy, full armor penetration. Are we going to be off to a good start, or do things take a turn immediately? Good enough. Crew injured. This thing is fleeing. Decent damage done. That's wonderful. Oh, it's actually breaking. No way. That's honestly a much better result than I could have hoped for. Well, the result I was hoping for is complete destruction, but I'll take what we got there. Esconde with the grenade launcher. 1, 2, 3 tiles. Should be doable. Yeah, we can move even closer, in fact. We can go all the way up to there. But let's take our sweet time and kind of scout as we creep up. I think we'll probably be okay. Yeah, all the way up to here. Hit him with the grenade launcher. Let's go. I would say that was pretty effective. Carta, let's move you next. Let's let the enemy expose themselves a little bit, potentially. Feeling good here. This might be a really quick one. Tech. Let's roll you up to here so you can take a knee if you need to. Looks like we're good. Yeah, getting ready to jump in at a moment's notice, basically. And Sachin, bringing up the rear. Let's go. It's another walker. And we hit it from where we stand. Now we gotta move one step closer. That's okay. We'll give it a turn to move, but we do know that it's come this way at least, so there's that. We have been spotted down here, but by who, I do not know. There's got to be something out over here that's able to see us. And I wonder if I want to prioritize that or what. I mean, again, we're drawing aggro, right? So that's good. Start with Carta. The thing is, the thing that can see us can also shoot us. That's the question, right? That's the question. And I'm going to hope that the answer is no. So, Carta, let's roll you up to here for starters. Let's keep on going. We're looking good. Very well. Back here. Yeah, come closer. Beautiful. Gonna shoot wide. That sounds good to me. So, not a threat anymore. Not for this turn. Got good accuracy. We can maybe even roll up to there. Nah. I want to be able to shoot twice, I think. But we'll leave that be for the time being. I'm going to scooch Sachin up, I think. To see what's going on. To hopefully see what's going on, I should say. Roll you up to there, buddy. Is it these guys able to see us? I may as well shoot. Yeah. Someone else was able to see this. And I hear enemy artillery. No, I hear an autocannon is what I hear. Holy. Armor held firm. That's good. Esconde with the grenade launcher, maybe. Got to roll up a little bit to do it, but doesn't seem like a bad idea to me, honestly. Now let's come up to there. Let's go ahead and hit him. Hope for the best. Sounds like they got pinned. And that works for me, so you're done here, buddy. And tech. Do we start with you? Again, I can jump in and hit this thing with the AT grenade, right? I've got options. And honestly, that just sounds too cool not to do.
I'm just getting started.
We're overconfident, right? So I need to, right? Yeah, I have to. I have to. We're going to go ahead and jump on in up to here. Hopefully hit our mark. Get a little bit further, actually. And then hope for the best with the anti-tank grenade. Decently done. Optics damage. Arm lost. Fleeing. This might not be a problem anymore. This frees Wetteroth up to roll up. That's what I was thinking. And it's worked out nicely. And now we can kind of jump in and rescue these guys without too much trouble, I think.
What's about time, mate?
Wetteroth. Let's jump you up. Glad I spotted that. Let it come a little bit closer, I suppose. Stay hidden, obviously. We'll roll up to there. And we'll pick that thing off. There we go. Is that heavy infantry in there? Nonetheless, something for us to take out. And again, we could jump in and hit it with the AT grenade. Yeah, it's too cool not to do that, right? Let's go. Bit of a dangerous spot, not gonna lie. But let's go for it. No way. Honestly, the best result I could have asked for. That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. Got these guys stunned, wavering in a bad way. These guys as well took so much damage from that extra large explosion. That wasn't just a regular destruction of a vehicle. That hit a fuel line or something. They took a lot of damage there. Now this mortar team, oh, that's not scary. They're gonna want to pull back so they can deploy and shoot from a distance. And these guys are already suppressed, close to being pinned. I think they already did their turn this turn. Nonetheless, they're retreating now, is what it looks like. So that oh my goodness, that was very satisfying. That was extremely satisfying. Just because it's a one skull difficulty mission doesn't mean we have to keep it simple. Now here's the thing. Do I jump in? No, let's wait for this thing to creep a little bit closer. That's what I anticipate at least. Wetteroth can finish this thing off, and then we can go ahead and free these guys and escort them, presumably down over here, is my expectation. Very well. Let's then turn our attention to Carda, I suppose. Continue creeping up. I imagine we're going to be all clear here. It's not going to be trouble for us to take these guys out. They can't even see the target that they're supposed... No, they can. That's the vision range from Carda's side. But Carda can pick them off, rescue these guys, and escape before they know what hit them. That feels good. Again, got to be careful about how many enemies we kill, though, right? To which end, maybe we just move up to here so that we can get into the vehicle, maybe, and get out. Sure. This thing is going to pull back, actually. Very well. Sachin? Again, feels like we're in a good spot, all things considered, right? These guys are retreating. These guys are retreating. These guys are wavering. Let's jump up to here just so that Wetteroth has a bit of help, and if something shows up, we are within range to provide support. Get in the cover there, and we're good.
If you chum, it's about time, mate.
Some stormtroopers showing up. Jump up to here. Finish him off with a shotgun. No, I can't. Because Wetteroth is quite slow. Him and Carta both not the best with the jet suit and gun combo. Anyway, this thing is currently wavering, it looks like. It has lost its arm, though, so it shouldn't be able to cause us trouble. But it does keep us visible. I'm thinking we do finish it off. Get these guys fleeing, that's good. These guys still able to see us. Run up to here and take a knee. This guy's going to pull back very well. These guys are going to fall back and break, hopefully. Nah, they're going to return to the fight. Fair enough. Heavy infantry. Can only destroy 3 more enemy units. So it becomes a matter of, do I go like 1, 2, 3, 4?
I got him suppressed.
Pin these guys down, suppress these guys so they're less effective. And then, again, these guys are going to continue to move back so they can deploy somewhere, right? If I shoot to these guys' sides, I might be able to suppress them as well. This thing's a little scary is all. And apparently we're not hidden here. If I do scooch up, I won't be able to shoot or anything. But here, let's try this. I want to see how effective this is. I did get a kill there. Eat some shots here. Hopefully nobody dies. Yeah, not surprised. 2. More than I expected, I'll be honest. Alright, Excondate, we're going to roll you up here now. Or actually, we're going to roll you up to here.
As willed.
You guys are pulling back. Bit of danger back there. I swear to God, if these guys shoot at the VIPs this turn, I'll be annoyed. It's Sachin. Take a step up and return the favor up here, I think. Yeah, we can shoot 2 volleys. Got them fleeing. Beautiful. It's just being very, very wary of this. And let's creep up to here, sure.
Take a command.
That really sucks. That's really unfortunate, I'm not gonna lie. Well, let's go ahead and rescue these guys. They'll be able to see. Step up. Open shots. There we go. We rescue them next turn.
If you're going to run, run to church.
Butteroff, let's stand you up. Rescue these guys. Just gotta get them out of here, right? Go ahead and take a knee. This guy's gonna creep to the side here. Very well. This is such a shame. I guess I could hit these guys with the grenade launcher. Prevent them from applying additional suppression over here. Really hope these civilians don't get picked off by somebody. Heavy infantry over here might decide to pop some shots off. This heavy infantry over here as well. Well, the grenade launcher will hopefully eliminate this target and cause these guys to break or flee or waver or something, right? So let's start with that. Not these guys. These guys. Whoops. Good accuracy only, so who knows? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that did some good work. That did some alright work. Finished him off, unfortunately, but what are you going to do? Let's go ahead and turn around. Roll up to here.
Techers must die.
You're going to pull back, okay. Well, these guys, I assume again, yeah. Evac is down there. So let's rush you straight down, keep you safe.
We should fall back.
These guys will hopefully break.
At your service.
Yep, seems to be the case. Sachin, you're good over here. Let's scoot you up to here so you can apply pressure if need be. We'll take a knee up front. Trying to figure out what we do with these guys to try and keep them pinned and suppressed and stuff. Maybe we'll be fine. Roll up to there, take a knee. That's you. Tech. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, that didn't work as well as I needed it to. That's okay. Trying to get these guys pinned without killing them. Nah, it's okay.
Sir?
I think we step to the side here. I see what you can... No.
Sir?
I'll step to the side here. Rescue these guys. One more step. Not possible. We can come down to there, I think. Yeah. Come down to here. And open fire. Hopefully by killing a few of these guys, we'll get them to waver or flee, rather. Did alright. Did alright.
Suffer not the Tekker.
Please flee. I'm just worried they're going to open fire at these VIPs and kill them. That is a thing, by the way. They can absolutely kill the people you're supposed to be rescuing. Wetteroth, how you looking, buddy? I think you're looking good. I think you're fine. Yeah, stay put. You guys gonna step closer. Yeah, we're gonna get swarmed now. It's okay. The VIP to the side there, I think. These guys are hidden. These guys are hidden. They just gotta get into the taxi. And so let's get these guys safe, yep. Be all the way back to there. Carter stays hidden. You're gonna set up A as an artillery piece? Wouldn't be surprised, he'd be clever. Well, these guys over to here, let's go. Hang on. Are we visible? No. Still fully hidden there. So get Buddy into the cab. Fine, stand you up and get you into the cab. These guys are gonna break. Yeah, we need them to stop breaking. Esconde. Yeah, let's rush down. We're really closing the gap aggressively here. We have been spotted now. Again, we can pick a couple of them off and then the VIPs can keep scrambling down this way to evac down there. I wonder if the gravity manipulator is the right call here, just to get these guys kind of pinned. But it takes so long for it to fire, you know? It takes so long for it to fire. We'll probably be out by the time it does. We're gonna pop it down there. Why not? Sachin. The autocannon does scare me a little bit, that's all. Very little suppressive impact on the laser rifle. That's all good. You're done, buddy. Tech. There we go. That's all I wanted. These guys are going to continue chasing.
Sir?
Sparta, pop shots and pull back. This is what can see us, presumably. That's why we gotta minimize casualties on the enemy side, because we're very close to hitting this. But let's go ahead and pull you... Honestly, actually, we could kind of stay put, and that way we can shoot at anybody that's coming towards us. Decent cover all around for us over here, so go ahead and take a knee. Give it a moment. They're gonna leave, no surprise. Wetteroth, you're good. These guys walked right into the zone here. Who do I roll first? These guys. Push down to here.
We are true waybackers.
Pull you down to here. Those guys are trying to intercept. Skande. Down here, let's go. VIPs can stay inside. Sparta. We gotta pick these guys off. They will intercept. They will cause us trouble. Yeah.
Get him, you mad Sheila.
There's either gonna be that or we lose out on a primary objective. That's such a shame. That's such a shame. Pull back to there. In comes a suppression. There you go. Yeah, maybe I could have hit them down here with it instead. Maybe I could have pulled the trigger on that a bit sooner and not have to fail this secondary objective. That's a real bummer. That's a real bummer. I feel like we could have done that one. Whoa. We're home free now. Down you go, buddy. Weapons free. A bit freer than maybe I would have wanted them to be. Pull Wetteroth back as well, why not? Bring the VIP down to here. Bring you in. Excande. Over to here. These guys are all good. Sparta. Roll back.
It's about time, mate. Turning the hunt.
One more turn.
About time, mate.
And we're done.
Major, you are doing a fine job.
Thank you, Hayflick. Ah, man. I wonder what we could have done differently to accomplish this without destroying more than 40% of all enemies. You know, barring the little bit of aggression at the end over there. We were doing such a good job of just keeping these guys suppressed, keeping them on the back foot, and not engaging unless absolutely necessary. I feel like the engagements over here were absolutely necessary. I feel like the VIPs would have been shot to shreds or otherwise suppressed and kept in place if we hadn't. I guess, you know what I could have done? I think I made the mistake maybe at the planning phase. Maybe Excande shouldn't have come in with the grenade launcher. Maybe he should have come in with the machine gun like I was suggesting. Because then we'd be suppressing these guys as opposed to slaughtering them, right? Yeah, if I'd suppressed these guys, for example, as opposed to killed them, that would have been enough, right? Same thing over here. If I just suppressed their stormtroopers, I would have been better off. I mean, generally very pleased with how this went. Obviously, in and out, super smooth. 10 rounds, real fast. It was quick. It was effective. We took a couple of losses, but the med bay will take care of them. I guess I could have been a bit more careful with Wetteroth, but like the Carta, sneaking mission went amazingly, exactly as I'd expected and hoped, rather, I should say. Executed that flawlessly, I would say. I'm very pleased with that. And then this as well, honestly, like the placement up over here, that worked amazingly. Like really pleased with everything all around. I guess the complaint is everything worked a little too effectively, and that's why we managed to fail this this mission. I know that's not how that works. Ideally, if everything worked too effectively, we'd have accomplished all the secondary objectives. I am kidding. But anyway, a few really good moments in there, including the explosion of this thing. That was big, because that heavy infantry that was in there and next to it could have caused us a fair bit of trouble, especially with Tech having jumped in around so much stuff, including that autocannon as well. So very, very pleased with how all that went, and generally just satisfied with with our movements here. And maybe the planning phase could have been tackled a bit differently to allow for this missing secondary objective. But that's my debrief. Let's take a look at the official one. 20 promotion points, not too shabby. We got ourselves another AT grenade, got ourselves some more high-quality armor, which is great. And what's the reward for this one as well? We got a minigun strafing run for use in the, well, it'll be the final mission, right? Because that's the only one that's left. And I don't even recall what I decided to forgo for this. I think it was another Rogue Army item or piece of equipment. Nonetheless, got people to rest. Maybe Ex-Conde should have stayed behind. Yeah. Bog got to rest though, and Pike got to heal up to full health. And again, everyone's kind of had a bit of time off the battlefield. I think Wetteroth maybe has gone a few missions in a row, but not nearly enough to be even close to being weary, I think. I can't remember the counts right now, but I'm feeling pretty comfortable about our overall situation. As far as the damage done, I'm pretty sure that everyone will be, yep, rescued. Everyone's feeling good. Euphoric over here for Sachin. And otherwise, yeah, same. I'm pretty euphoric as well. This is going very well. Good stuff. So that leaves only this breakthrough mission, and I think we have a few very fun tools for this breakthrough mission here that we didn't have previously. I mean, we've had the jet suits for quite some time, and I realize now, aided by a comment in the previous episode, like, yeah, I should just be using the jet suits. I think I had this blocker with the jet suits where I was always worried that, like, with mobility comes the drop of concealment, and with the drop of concealment, you become a bigger or more, you know, clear target. You eat focus fire, you get downed, and so I had this, like, I don't know, I was nervous about using the jet suits in a breakthrough mission. And we saw what laser rifles can do against a jet suit, right? Like that stormtrooper unit that shot at Wetteroth. Wetteroth was in a jet suit, and he got absolutely obliterated, right? Plus, the other thing about jet suits is that you have people in the group that don't have jet suits. What about them? So I was always a little hesitant, but now I'm wondering, actually, you know what? I'm feeling comfy enough with them. If we can jump in with even a couple of people and cause chaos behind the walls, then our others can sneak in, provide some support, so on and so forth. I mean, let's go ahead and take a look at this map really quickly, right? It's what you would expect. I imagine there's some artillery over here. Yep. It's like a standard template almost. These guys are like straight out of Warhammer. Following an STC over here. But apart from the jet suits, we also now have the gravity manipulator, right? So we no longer have to, if all goes well, we no longer have to use just a tiny little gap in the wall, and instead we can create our own gap, right? We can drop the manipulators somewhere where it'll take out the bunkers that are occupied, right? Create a hole and allow us to push in with more force, shut down enemy artillery nice and early, and just, yeah, kind of barge through. So I'm really excited for this breakthrough mission, but folks, I think we'll save it for next time. There's no telling if it's going to be like an hour-long mission similar to what we've been having for the last couple. There's no telling if it'll be a 20-minute mission like we had today. I know it's a bit of a shorter episode today, but hey, the last couple were extra long, even longer than an hour, so I think we can get a short one in this time. But yeah, this mission could very well end up taking a whole hour, and I don't want to do a 1.5 hour long episode, I'll be completely honest. I want to make sure I'm sharp for this as well, because it would really be unfortunate for us to have done so well for so long, only to biff it right at the end over here. We got to complete this in 14 rounds, so there is a bit of a time pressure, and we got to get out with 5 or more units. So, yeah, probably everybody, let's see. Everybody except for Ex-Conde, he finally gets a break, because he, I think, has been going on back-to-back missions. He's probably the closest to becoming weary, and we can probably do without him, to be honest. Get everybody in jet suits except for Carta and Wetteroth. Keep them sneaky, keep them moving up, picking off the enemy. You know, rear guard, sort of. We'll think about it a bit more. But, folks, apart from that, of course, we also have to consider hiring, and I am leaning towards Lim. Would have liked him on the battlefield this time. He can, just by default, do wonderful work in a jet suit. Jet suit plus, well, as in, he can jump in with a jet suit and get a shot off. 60 plus 40 action points, right? So maybe we swap him in place of, say, Carta or Wetteroth, you know, somebody who's not as capable in a jet suit. He won't be able to get too many promotions. We only have 74 promotion points, so he might be able to secure 1. Like, he might be able to get athletic, but I don't think we'll be able to hit mobile infantry just quite yet. But we'll get there soon enough. Lim's a great hire. He's one of my top picks when I'm not doing like a B team run. And Achilles is also great, but I think I'm feeling like another infantry squad first. We'll hire him. We'll probably end up topped up at the end of this operation with max authority again, and then we can pick up Achilles immediately afterwards. Feels pretty good. Nothing else to pick up in the black market this cycle, I don't think. We've taken a look multiple times. Pretty pleased with what we've got from it. Just doing a quick glance over here again. I don't think I need another auto grenade launcher, for example. A lot of this is stuff we've sold to the black market in the first place anyway. So yeah, overall feeling pretty good as we head on into the final mission next time. But folks, if you enjoyed this episode, please don't hesitate to let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. If you have any thoughts, concerns, fears, feelings, leave them down below because I do enjoy reading through all of them. Otherwise, as always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.